All right, we are still on lesson 14. You now need to turn in your books to page 134. 134. So we are talking about number patterns. Now we're going to extend our knowledge. So extending a number pattern, so making it bigger, we're making it longer. So read the problem, then you will use a rule to extend the number pattern. A florist starts with 53 flowers. She puts some of those flowers in vases. The pattern shows how many flowers are left each time she puts some flowers in a vase. 53, 43, 33. How many flowers are left after she puts flowers in the next vase? The vase after that? So it's in two different vases. So they did a picture. It. You can use base 10 blocks to model it. So they drew a picture. Here's the number 53, the number 43, and the number 33. They drew it with base 10 blocks. Base 10 blocks are, these are 1 cubes, 10 sticks. 10 sticks because they're made out of 10 ones cubes. So there's 10 cubes on there, and so it makes a 10 stick. So then they modeled it. You can compare the numbers to find a rule. So you have to figure out what you're adding or subtracting by. So 53, 43, 33. Obviously, you're going to have to minus. You're going down. You go from 5 in the tens to 4 in the tens to 3 in the tens. But we just don't know how many you're going to minus. So let's look at the next page, which for you will be the page right beside this one. Use the models to find the rule. So we're going to look back at the picture it. How does each group of base 10 blocks change from the group before? Well, we talked about that. So if we look back at the picture it, how does this one look different? Well, look, you have how many 10 sticks? How many 10s? 5. How many 10s? You have 4. How many 10s? You have 3. So how does the base 10 blocks change from the ones before? Well, there is one less 10 stick. Look at the model it. Why is a minus sign used instead of a plus sign? Well, let's look. So they want to know why there's a minus sign here. Well, what's happening? 53, 43, 33. What's happening? The numbers are going down. Do you remember those words from day one? If you're going down, what is that called? It's called decreasing. So the numbers are decreasing or going down. Each number is how many less than the number before. We need to figure that out. So let's look back. So we know we have to minus because they're going down, but how many are they going down? Let's count. We'll start at 53 and go down to 43. So 53. What comes before 53? 52, and we'll make little sticks. 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43. Oh, we hit 43. So how many lines did I make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I made 10. So we must be going down 10. And I can always double check it by going from 43 to 33. 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's come out the 10 both times. And we talked about on day 1 how a rule means that we have to do this same thing. So 10 and 10. We're going down 10. We're getting rid of 1 10. So let's look back at our question. Each number is now how many less than the number before? Well, it's 10 less. Write a rule for the pattern. So what are we doing? How do we get that? We are subtracting how many? 10. We're subtracting 10. That's the rule. You have to subtract 10. So, number 5 here. What are the next two numbers in the number pattern? How do you figure that out? Well, we need to subtract by, like our rule says, subtract by 10. So 53, 43, 33. We need to subtract 1 10. So let's take 1 away from the 10. So what does that end up with? If we have 3 of these 10 sticks and we take 1 of those away, how many do we have left? 2. And then are we talking about the ones place at all? No. So it's going to stay the same. Remember when we practiced 10 more, 10 less? So 23. So let's do it again. 2 10 sticks. And let's take 1 away because we have to subtract a 10. How many is left? 1. And we didn't talk about the ones place, so it stays the same. So it goes 53, 43, 33, 23, 13. How do you find a rule for a number pattern? Well, the only way to figure it out is to find out how much the numbers increase or decrease. From one number to the next. Okay, so let's try this one. The numbers below show a pattern. 170, 180, 190, 200. Write the rule for this pattern. Well, let's figure out if it's increasing or decreasing. Increase up, decrease down. You go from 170 to 180. Well, let's look at our hundreds. 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay. Let's look at our tens. 7, 8, 9, 0. Do you see a pattern? Good, because I do too. It's going up. So it's increasing. Increasing. Or meaning we need to add. But how many do we need to add? What's the only place value that's changed? If you said the tens place, you are right. You go from the 7 to the 8 to the 9. But how many are we going up in the tens? I hope you said 10 because you're going from a 7 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 9. You're adding 10 more, a whole 10 stick. So you're adding 10